Listen to me. Life is going to throw everything at you. You'll face challenges, you'll face heartache, you'll face moments where it feels like everything is falling apart. But I want you to remember this. Nothing can change the plan God has for you. You're here for a reason. There's a purpose in your pain, a lesson in your struggle. No matter how tough it gets, you're not being broken, you're being built. Trust that God's hand is on your life. And there's a bigger picture you can't always see, so don't you dare give up. Don't you dare quit. You are exactly where you need to be. You just have to keep walking, keep believing, and keep moving forward. Because the best is yet to come. Trusting in God's timing means understanding that everything in life unfolds according to a divine schedule, one that is far beyond our understanding. It can be challenging to accept, especially when things aren't going as we planned or when the weight seems unbearable. But it's in those moments of uncertainty that faith becomes a key component of our journey. Often we rush through life trying to control every situation, believing that if we act fast enough, we can change the course of our fate. However, the truth is that God's timing isn't something we can rush, manipulate, or predict. It is perfect in every way, even if it doesn't align with our human expectations. The struggles we face, the moments of doubt, and the periods of waiting are all part of God's greater plan. They're shaping us, refining us, and preparing us for the blessings that are coming. Every challenge has its purpose. We may not see it immediately, but when we look back, we will realize that the timing was exactly right. When things don't happen when we want them to, it's not because we've been forgotten, it's because something even better is on its way, and it needs to arrive at the right time. God's timing is about trust. It's about surrendering control and knowing that He sees the whole picture when we only see a small piece. There's no need to rush because the plans He has for us are already in motion. When we trust in His timing, we can be at peace, knowing that everything we desire, everything we need will come when it is meant to. This trust doesn't mean inactivity. It means aligning our hearts with the rhythm of His plan and letting go of the stress of trying to make things happen on our own. Embracing your purpose, even in pain, is one of the most profound acts of faith and strength. Life often places us in situations that test our limits, pushing us to the edge where we question the reason behind our suffering. Yet it is precisely in these moments of pain that our true purpose begins to emerge. It's easy to feel lost or defeated when facing hardship, but these trials are not random. They serve a greater purpose, shaping our character, refining our resilience, and leading us toward the path we are meant to follow. When we embrace our purpose in the midst of pain, we begin to see the lessons hidden within the struggle. The pain doesn't define us, it refines us. It teaches us things we could never learn in moments of ease. We grow in ways that make us stronger, wiser, and more capable of fulfilling the mission we've been given in life. Pain may not be easy to endure, but it's often the catalyst for transformation. Through it, we learn to trust in God's plan and gain a deeper understanding of our true potential. In times of difficulty, remember that your purpose is still unfolding, even if it's not immediately clear. Each step, no matter how painful, brings you closer to the person you're meant to become. The key is to keep moving forward, trusting that there's a purpose to your pain and that it's leading you to something greater than you can imagine. This is where true strength lies, not in avoiding pain, but in embracing it with faith, knowing that it is a necessary part of your growth and ultimate purpose. Challenges are stepping stones, not setbacks. In life, we often view challenges as obstacles standing in our way, as roadblocks that prevent us from achieving our goals. But in reality, these challenges are not hindrances, they are opportunities for growth. They are the very things that build our strength, shape our character, and prepare us for the greater things ahead. Each challenge we face, no matter how difficult, is a stepping stone that moves us closer to our purpose. When we shift our perspective and view challenges as stepping stones, we stop seeing them as negative experiences and start recognizing them as part of the process. Every obstacle we encounter teaches us something valuable. Whether it's a lesson in patience, perseverance, or adaptability, challenges are an essential part of the journey. They force us to rise above, to dig deeper, and to become more than we were before. Instead of allowing challenges to defeat us, we can choose to embrace them as opportunities for improvement. Each time we overcome an obstacle, we become more resilient, more capable, and more prepared for whatever lies ahead. Success isn't just about achieving the end goal, it's about the person we become in the process. And that transformation often happens in the face of adversity. When we stop seeing challenges as setbacks, we begin to understand that they are integral to our growth. They refine us, push us out of our comfort zones, and prepare us for the next phase of our lives. So when life throws challenges your way, remember this: they are stepping stones, not setbacks. Keep moving forward and trust that each step brings you closer to where you are meant to be. Staying focused on the bigger picture means not getting bogged down by the temporary challenges or setbacks that life throws your way. It's easy to get distracted by the immediate difficulties, the daily struggles, or the noise of the world around us. But when we take a step back and look at the broader view, we realize that these small moments are just pieces of a much larger story. The bigger picture is the vision of your life that God has for you, a purpose that is unfolding in its own perfect timing. When we focus too much on the present obstacles, it can feel like we're stuck or that we're not making any progress. But we need to remind ourselves that every step, no matter how small, is moving us towards something greater. Life is not just about the momentary achievements or failures, but about the person we become along the way. The bigger picture includes growth, learning, and evolving into the person you were always meant to be. Remaining focused on the bigger picture requires patience and faith. It's about trusting that God is working behind the scenes, even when you can't see the results right away. When you stay focused on the ultimate purpose, you can navigate through the struggles with a sense of peace and confidence. You understand that every challenge, every success, and every setback is part of the journey toward your greater purpose. Keep your eyes on the horizon, not on the temporary distractions, and trust that the road you're walking is leading you exactly where you need to go. Faith is the fuel for perseverance. Without faith, it becomes nearly impossible to keep going when the journey gets tough. Faith gives us the strength to endure when everything around us seems uncertain. It's the quiet belief that even in the darkest times, there is a purpose to our struggle and that something greater is waiting on the other side. Faith is what keeps us moving forward when we can't see the destination, when the road ahead is unclear, and when we feel like giving up. When we have faith, we tap into a power greater than ourselves. It's the belief that no matter how difficult the circumstances, we are not alone. Faith allows us to trust that every step we take, even when it feels like we're standing still, is moving us closer to the plan God has for us. This belief acts as a constant source of energy, pushing us to keep going, to keep believing, and to keep working toward our goals. In moments of doubt, faith is what reminds us that the journey is worth it. It's the fuel that gives us the courage to continue when we're exhausted, the determination to rise again when we fall, and the hope that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Faith makes us resilient. It turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. It allows us to face challenges with confidence because we know that God is with us every step of the way and that His plan for our lives is greater than anything we could ever imagine. Your journey is designed for your growth. Every twist, turn, and challenge you encounter is a part of a larger plan, one that is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It's easy to get frustrated or disheartened when things don't go as expected, but every experience, good or bad, is contributing to your growth in ways you may not see right away. The setbacks, the struggles, and even the moments of doubt are all necessary for your development. When you embrace the idea that your journey is purposeful, it becomes easier to navigate through life's challenges. Instead of viewing difficulties as roadblocks, you begin to see them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. Your path isn't always straight or easy, but it is always leading you toward becoming the best version of yourself. The process of growth often requires discomfort. Just as a seed needs to be buried in the dark soil to grow into a tree, your personal growth often comes through moments of adversity. These moments might push you to your limits, but they also help you discover strengths and abilities you didn't know you had. With each step, you are evolving, gaining wisdom, and becoming more resilient. Your journey is designed with purpose and intention. No experience is wasted, Every challenge you face is teaching you something valuable, and with each lesson, you are one step closer to your highest potential. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and understand that everything you experience is contributing to your growth. Don't question the process, trust it. Life has a way of unfolding in ways we don't always understand. There are moments when everything seems uncertain, when plans don't go as expected, or when we face challenges that make us doubt the path we're on. It's in these moments that we must remind ourselves not to question the process, but to trust it. Trusting the process means surrendering to the journey, even when we can't see the next step or the end result. It's about having faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When we question the process, we often get caught in frustration, doubt, and confusion. We try to force things to happen, make plans that don't align with our purpose, or rush through experiences that we're meant to learn from. However, true growth comes when we trust that the process is guiding us towards something greater, even if it doesn't look the way we imagined. Trusting the process requires patience. It means understanding that things may not always happen according to our timeline, but they will happen at the right time. It's about knowing that every step, every failure, and every success is part of a much larger plan. When we let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead trust the journey, we open ourselves up to experiences that teach us, shape us, and ultimately bring us closer to our purpose. Keep moving forward with faith. Trust that the process is leading you exactly where you need to go, and be open to the lessons along the way. Keep moving forward no matter the obstacles. Life will always present challenges, some small, some monumental. But the key to overcoming them is simple: keep moving forward. It's easy to get stuck in moments of difficulty, to feel overwhelmed, or to want to give up. But those who succeed aren't the ones who avoid hardship, they are the ones who persevere through it. The act of continuing, even when things seem impossible, is what leads to growth and eventual success. When we keep moving forward, we build resilience. Every step we take, no matter how small, is a step closer to overcoming the challenge at hand. Even if progress feels slow, the simple act of persistence will move us through the toughest times. We might not see the immediate results, but forward movement is always progress. Even when the path is unclear, even when we can't see the next step, the act of trusting ourselves and continuing to move is what makes the difference. Obstacles are part of the journey. They don't define us, but how we respond to them does. When you face challenges, don't stop. Don't let them hold you back. Keep pushing, keep striving, and keep believing that each obstacle you overcome brings you closer to your goal. The road ahead might be difficult, but the more you move forward, the more you'll see that the power to succeed lies in your determination to keep going, no matter what stands in your way. God's plan for you is greater than any setback. In moments of disappointment, when things don't go as expected, it can be easy to think that we've been derailed or that our dreams are slipping further away. But the truth is, setbacks are not the end of the story. They're often just a detour that leads us to something better. God's plan for us is always bigger, deeper, and more profound than the challenges we face. No matter what happens, the setbacks we encounter can never overshadow the purpose He has for us. When we face difficulties, it's important to remember that these are temporary. They may feel overwhelming in the moment, but they are not permanent obstacles in God's grand design for our lives. Every setback, whether it's a failed relationship, a lost job, or a difficult personal experience, is a part of the journey that ultimately strengthens us and refines our purpose. These struggles are opportunities for growth and preparation for the better things that lie ahead. God's plan is full of promises, even in times of hardship. What may seem like a roadblock today could be leading us to a new direction, a more fulfilling path, or a deeper understanding of ourselves and our faith. The key is to trust that the setbacks are not setbacks at all, but necessary steps in the process of fulfilling the greater purpose God has set for us. We may not always see the bigger picture, but God does, and when we trust in His timing and plan, we can find peace knowing that no setback can ever change what He has destined for us. His plan is far greater than any challenge we will ever face. Believe in yourself because God believes in you. It's easy to doubt your abilities, especially when the world around you seems uncertain or when you face challenges that feel insurmountable. But the truth is, there is a force within you, a potential that is greater than you can even imagine. God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed, and He sees your strength even when you can't. The belief in yourself is not based on your circumstances or the opinions of others. It's rooted in the fact that God has created you with purpose, and He is with you every step of the way. When you trust in your own worth and abilities, you align yourself with the belief that God has placed something unique and powerful inside of you. You are not here by accident, and you are not powerless in the face of difficulty. The challenges you face are not signs of your inadequacy. They are opportunities for you to rise up and fulfill the purpose God has designed for you. Believing in yourself is not about arrogance or pride. It's about recognizing the gifts, talents, and strength God has already placed within you. It's about stepping into the confidence that He will never lead you to something without also equipping you to handle it. When you walk through life with the knowledge that God believes in you, you become unstoppable. Your confidence doesn't come from the world's validation. It comes from knowing that the Creator of the universe has a plan for you, and He has already empowered you to fulfill it. As we come to the end of this journey, remember that every step you take, every challenge you face, and every moment of doubt you encounter is a part of a larger plan. Trust in God's timing, embrace your purpose even in pain, and know that challenges are not setbacks. They are stepping stones that are shaping you into who you are meant to become. Stay focused on the bigger picture and never question the process, for God's plan for you is greater than anything you can imagine. Keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles stand in your way, and believe with all your heart that God's plan for you will always outweigh any setback. Remember, your journey is uniquely yours, and it's designed to bring out the best in you. Have faith that your purpose is unfolding at the perfect pace, and every experience, good or bad, is leading you toward your destiny. Above all, believe in yourself because God believes in you. With unwavering faith, you can overcome any challenge, fulfill your purpose, and walk confidently into the future He has prepared for you. The best is yet to come, and your story is still being written. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep moving forward.